Okay guys, welcome to the teardown of my phone. It looks like this is the one that died. I took a, took a little bit of a dunk in the ocean with this. Those of you that follow me on Twitter will have seen that I waltzed right off into the ocean with this phone. And it is now toast, totally destroyed. So I've got some tools. Yeah, that's right, got some tools, and we're gonna see if we can't bust into this thing and see what it looks like on the inside after taking a dip in the salt water. So here we go. I've got this thing. I have no idea how this comes apart. I'm sure we will bust the living crap out of it. So let's tear into it and get started, shall we? Okay, so let's see. First things first, I see that this kind of rubber part, I don't know if you can see that, it kind of comes free. So let's see if we can't pry into that. Let's see if we can get this puppy off. Good Lord. Man, they make these phones where they just are impossible to get. Let's see if I can get a corner. Ugh. Oh my word. All right, let's get some more help. This thing is torched anyway, so I'm not too worried about damaging it further. Now we're getting closer. Come on. Come on, baby, come off. Oh, good Lord. Maybe I can work it around the side. Maybe the side edge I can work it around. Those of you that don't know, this is a Motorola Droid Turbo. Is the actual name of this. Oh, here we go. The clips are starting to let loose. Ah, this is how she comes apart. All right. But this is a Motorola Droid Turbo. I know I just said that, but those of you, just in case you weren't paying attention. Anyway, it's been a great phone. I mean, I loved it. It's been fantastic until, like I said, it is not exactly waterproof. I took a spill with it in the ocean, and hasta luego, it was done. So, well, this is working fairly well. All right, getting through. Can I peel it open yet? Ooh, it sounds crusty. Ooh, it sounds really crusty. Come on. If I can get this to pop loose. Maybe I can get the other side to go on here. Let's try this, shall we? Oh man, but I tell you, they do put them together. Quite well. I can just peel it. Oh, it's taped. I don't know if you can see that inside. I can get it some. It's taped. It's got sticky goo. Oh, what do we got? Sure, I'm not going to absolutely rip anything into oblivion, which I might. Oh, I know what that is. That's the NFC. This thing has near field. Oh, if I don't stab myself in the hand with a screwdriver. You guys get to watch me do that live on camera. Sorry, that might have been loud. Gotta watch my audio with this thing. Okay, get that side. Good grief. There's the volume buttons and the power button. See if I can get in between there. Come on. Come on. Show me the goods. Oh, there it goes. Come on, baby. There we go. It's nice when you don't have to worry about breaking the phone, you know. The phone's already bricked, so it's like I'll just force it and bust the plastic and it's fine. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Push on this corner. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Man, they love this sticky tape. Stuff is on everything. Oh, Lord. Ooh, there we go. There we are. And we're in like sin. All right. So it looks like we got some sort of a little circuit board. Oh, it's the LEDs. We might be able to have fun with that later. Let's pull that out. So that's the camera deal, and there's the LEDs. Might be able to salvage that. It looks like it's got some little terminal. Oops, sorry. Looks like it's got some little terminals. Probably could put voltage on that and probably get these to turn on. We want to bet. Well, we may play with that later. I'll set that off to the side. All right, so there's the NFC antenna, is what that is. Some piece of plastic. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's nice and crusty right there. Can you guys see that? Shield some of the light. Ooh, that's nice and crusty. This is the LiPo battery. It's also on it. See if I can peel this antenna off. Come on, baby. All right. So that's the NFC antenna. Motorola. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can get this lifted up. Oh, that just pops right off. That could be either. No way that's the charging. Oops, sorry. No way that's charging. That's got to be like balancing or something. Okay, now I'm going to very gently take this lithium polymer battery out. Because this is, this is dangerous. Oh, I got it. Wow. You mean to tell me the charging and everything is done through that? Whoa, no way. Well, wait a minute. Do we rip something off here? What that is? Oh, that comes right off. We tore that off, whatever that was. Is that part of the NFC thingy? No, doesn't look like any traces are gone. It's very interesting. But there's the battery. The battery. I'm still kind of blown away that that might be the connections. That's very interesting. All right. Well, we may smack that with a hammer later. Just see if there's any more chooch still in her, any more shmoo that might come out. So let's keep going, shall we? All right, so it looks like we're gonna move on to, oh, they're Torx. Oh my, I see the vibrator motor, the hoo-ha rattler that's in there. All right, let's get, get my other set. See if I can find a torque that will fit that. I'm going to guess Pikachu, I choose you. Let's just guess this one. Oh, that seems to be way too big. We need even smaller. All right, I have one that's even smaller. Let's see here. Let's see if this puppy's it. Oh, that's the magic whistle. All right, let's put our little do-funny together here. And let's see if we can't get this bad boy apart. Alrighty, there's one. Again, like I said, don't have to worry about ruining this or losing screws or anything like that. Does not really matter, considering this thing is toasty toast. But I thought it would be interesting to see what the inside of a good old celluloso phono looks like. All right, come on. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Dad. There we go. Another one. Well, I sure got crusty on that battery connection. I wonder if that was what the real main deal was. Because, I mean, that is the absolute worst thing that you can dunk electronics in, would be pretty much the ocean. Because the ocean is nothing but salt water. Well, that comes off now, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Ooh. Because the ocean is nothing but salt water, right? And what is salt water? Salt water is sodium hydroxide, which is pretty much the absolute most corrosive thing ever known to this planet. Any mechanical engineers? Any mechanical engineers out there? You know what I'm talking about. You totally know what I'm talking about. Mechanical engineers have to take a class called corrosives, and they learn all about corrosive materials. And sodium hydroxide is like the freaking worst. Let's see if I can get this. We'll just force this puppy apart. Come on, baby. Yeah, bust them clips. That's right. Freaking hell. Maybe we can salvage some parts. Wouldn't that be cool? Come apart. All right, let's get down underneath the second board. Just pry like hell. This circuit board. So, oh, we broke the circuit board. Well, son of a. Well, how else is it supposed to come apart? Oh, it's so crusty in there. You see that? Oh, it's just like a salt mine. Oh, that is bad. That is real, real bad. All right, well, let's see if I can. I don't want to just completely destroy this casing. I would like to at least get it to come apart somewhat nicely. But it may not be in the cards. What is holding this in? I am completely befuddled at what is holding this in. Well, we're just going to rip it apart. Just tear that off. Oh, there's a screw we missed. Helps if you take the screw out. Oh, yeah, that comes apart just dandily. All right, so what we got in here, looks like we got some connectors. There's the little motor. Ooh, I want that. Let's salvage that. What's this? More pieces. We'll just put that in the piece. I want this motor. There we go. That's the vibrato motor. So it gives you the. We're going to save that. Put that over there by the battery. We're going to save that. That's something we're going to save. Then here is the most maddening part of this entire phone that I absolutely detested, and it was this dadgum, what is this? Yeah, this. Yeah, let's throw that over there. This is the headphone jack. It always gets packed full of crud and then never works again. Hate it. Hate that thing. Anyway, all right, so let's continue with the disassembly. Ooh, the board's loose now. Ooh. Oh, it's the SIM card. Oh, there's the SIM card. 4G LTE. Well, that's interesting looking. I'll put that over there. Now this comes open like a book. Oh, it is so nasty inside. Oh, that's gross. So I can get this little ribbon cable out of here. It's a little flat flex cable. All right, pull that out. Yeah, that sucker has chooched its last. At least there's the camera. Or if the camera still works, makes you wonder. It's just a flat flex cable too. Oh, sorry. Pull that out of there. There we go. Quite interesting. So there's the camera. We'll save that too. What else do we have? Let's look. That is nasty. Oh, there's where the RF or the near frequency. Oh, and it's a Hirose connector. See that? Teeny tiny, little bitty tiny thing. It's like these cell phones are notorious for having these in them, but it's like what's on the Intel Edison. See, they snap together and then they pop apart. It's the Hirose connectors. Yeah, get that real close so you can see it. Yeah, I would say that circuit board is jacked. Yeah, that is toast. There's a little hair. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that is absolutely toastified. Oh, there's the SIM card deal that I busted. Yeah, I broke that sucker right off. That's one of the buttons. Oh my gosh, the buttons are so tiny. Look at how little they are. That's a button. Oh, let me show you. That is a button. It's actually a button. Can I show you how it clicks? Yeah, that's actually a button. So those are the volume buttons. Whatnot. What else do we have? Oh, there's the other camera for the front. Oh, sorry. There's the other camera for the front. Let's get behind this. There we go. So that probably comes off. Yep, that's a little flat flex connector. I should be able to just pull it. Yeah, it come off. There we go. That's the other camera. I'll set that down there. Oh my gosh, are these? Those are pogo pins. Pogo pins. Pogo pins are fun. They're basically a little spring-loaded. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Basically a little spring-loaded. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Spring-loaded pin makes connection. They're called pogo pins because they're kind of like a pogo stick. If you've ever seen those, you know, the things you bounce up and down on. Yep. All of this though is probably hiding chips. Let me show you. What this is, these are all RF shields is probably what this is. Let's see if I can get one of these off. They might be soldered down. I might not be able to get them off. But what this is nothing more. Shoot. Yeah, I think they're all soldered. But these shields are hiding chips underneath. See, and it is copper. As you can see, it is copper. And what it is it's for RF shielding. So for, like, let's say, since this NFC thing's on the back, they probably, well, maybe not so much the NFC, but it just RF shields all the components that are underneath it, is what that's for. And so it makes sure that that no RF can get in there and whack out chips and stuff. There's another little, yeah, POS. Anyway, it makes sure that no RF can get in there and hose anything up. So, I mean, I'd like to get one of those off. But if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. I'd probably have to get on a macro lens of some sort. But if you can see it, there's actually solder here. They actually lay traces in the outline of this, and then they kind of like pick or place it and put it down, and then it actually solders down when they reflow it. And then that way, and then it's all grounded. Like I guarantee that this is that and that and that and that, and all these pieces, they're all common to each other electrically, and they're all grounded, so that way it keeps all the RF out. Anyway, so that's the backboard. What does this look like? This is the screen board. I don't even know what that is. The hell is that? That I do not know. Oh, I did see. Yeah, these. I don't know what those are. If those are lasers? RF lasers, because the reason I'm questioning is because I've always seen, see how you can see these two dots right here, that and that? Oh, hey, you can see me. Hello! Anyway, you can see those two dots. They would always light up. They had like lights in them. And I think what that is, if I had to guess, what these little doobers are. Let's see, hold on, get my hand behind it so it'll focus. That. See that? Hopefully it'll still stay focused. These. I don't know if these are little lasers or what they are, but what I'm going to guess that they're for is this. The Motorola phones have an ability that when your face is on it, when it sees your face, it'll actually keep the screen on. So I'm guessing that's part of the facial recognition thing. That's probably, I don't know if it's probably lasers, I would think, or maybe an RF, or I mean not RF, an IR thing. But I'm betting it's lasers because I've seen that it was, I could see the little red lights in this thing sometimes when I was using it. And so I bet you that's what it is. You know, kind of like the Xbox Kinect uses that. It uses a laser to figure out where you are. It's actually pretty neat technology. I don't know if I can get into this anymore. Oh! Well, that went flying. Well, in any case, I guess we can. There is yet another level. I got to figure out how to get it out, though. Well, it's just going to come out in pieces, I think. Well, maybe I could grab, let's see, let me grab a persuasion tool. When in doubt, get a bigger hammer. All right, let's see it. It's just going to come out in pieces, I think. It is just going to come out in pieces. Well, I don't know how much more I can try to pry out of this thing. Yeah, it looks like it might be pressed in there with the plastic. Other interesting things. But basically what I'm going to guess that is that's probably the digitizer for the screen and all the controllers and everything, because this is the connector for the screen is what this is. This little flat flex cable is going to be for connecting up the screen to everything. So I know that the main processor board is this board, so that's where all the processing and everything takes place. In fact, probably rip some of this off. I probably find some ARM processors in there because that's what it was. It was an ARM Cortex. I don't remember which one it was, but it was like one of the quad cores, if I remember right, that was in it. So all right, so let's have some fun here. Let's take and all right, that's the carnage. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Move. All right, so I have an idea. that with this little motor, we should be able, let's zoom in here. There we go. I'm going to bet that if we take this guy, I'm going to bend this prong up where I can get to it. Bend this prong up where I can get to it. There we go. Ooh, I think I just broke it off. Yeah, I broke it off. Well, shucks. All right. Let me get something to hold on to it with. That's what we make stuff like this for. All right, back up. I want to see if I can't make this thing buzz again. So, all right. So let's turn this puppy in such a way that we'll put this in here. I want to see this thing work because I'm sure that the little motor on this probably still works. Now, who knows? It could be so full of salt and grime and goulash and who knows what else. It may never buzz again. But you know what? I am going to give it a shot. So, does anyone want to take a guess at what voltage this might be? I think we probably are better off to start low and then go high. So, considering that lithium polymer batteries, most of them, are somewhere around 3 volts, I'm going to start right at 3 volts with my power supply. Now, here we go. See which way we can make her chooch. Oh! Oh yeah, she works great. It works marvelously. All right. Should we do it until it blows? Okay guys, so I got it all hooked up now. So we're gonna go until she chooches. So here's 3 volts. 2.9. All right, let's start cranking her. See how fast we can get her to go. Get her up to 5 volts. Oh, she died. There's 30 volts. I think that was it. That wasn't very epic now, was it? It's definitely cogging now. So what was that? That was about 12 volts. She took 12 volts for a bit, and then she died. Then she died. I wonder if we could smash it open. There it is. Get it to focus. I'd say that has done its last. I wonder if I can get into her. Either way, well, that was fun to do. All right, well, let's see what happens if we take this bad boy, see if it's got any more juice still in it. We're going to schmacky schmack with a hammer, and we'll see what she does, shall we? Okay, guys, so I've got her outside here. We got a good old, let's see, I can't remember how many ounces this puppy is. I think it's around, oh, was it 24 ounce persuasion hammer here. So we're going to see. Oh, we're going to schmacky schmacky and see what happens. So here we go. Tappy tap tap. Ooh, see what she does. Oh, is it swelling? I don't know if it's swelling. Is it swelling? It might be all out of schmoo. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, sorry guys, I expected this to be a little bit more epic, but turns out she done chooched her last. Oops, I just banged the camera. Okay guys, so what did we learn? Well, we learned that batteries, once saltified and left for 2 weeks or so, pretty much just decide not to blow up when you smack them with a hammer. So sorry, I know, it's so disappointing. I was disappointed too. Either way, guys, that's pretty much it for this teardown. Just thought it would be interesting to let you guys see what the inside of a saltified phone looks like. I don't think that SIM card's going to work, do you? We could try putting it in the James Bond tracker and see what it does. Any case, Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more teardowns and rip-ups and dead electronic smashery, let me know down in the comments, as well as also, I would like to do something to this, something epic. This is a brand new, perfectly fine, well, I wouldn't say brand new, perfectly fine screen. What should we do to it? It is not even cracked. Should we shoot it with bullets? Should we smash it with a hammer? Should we twist it and break it? I mean, let me know. What should we do to give this the proper burial in only the way that all of us electronics crazies would enjoy? Let me know down in the comments. What should we do to the screen? And we will do it. Heck, I may even do it live. Why not? It'd be so much fun. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, again, put that in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and all that jazz. It really helps the channel. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instructables, the usual socials. And guys, we will see you next time.